Justice Dem Marie Newman, I apologize, is projected to win in Illinois' 3rd district.
So it's excellent. So we're gonna get a bunch of Justice Democrats that are gonna win. We're gonna announce Jamal Bowman soon and Cori Bush soon. But Marie Newman is on the board. She's going to Congress. That's 8 Justice Democrats now. I was led to believe that we couldn't get one. It's funny how that's working out. All right, David, break down Georgia for us.
Yeah, so there are 2 Senate races because Johnny Isakson, who was previous senator, retired, and Kelly Loeffler took over for him. So she's having a special election. That election is kind of like the way primaries are done in California, where you get to vote for anyone on the ballot, and then the top 2, provided that nobody gets 50%, the top 2 advance to a runoff that's going to be on January the 5th. Another thing that happens in Georgia is that if nobody in even a general election gets 50%, that goes to a runoff, and in this case, it'll be on January 5th. That's likely in the Purdue Ossoff race because there's a libertarian there that's expected to get a sufficient number of votes such that nobody will have 50%. So it's very likely that you could see 2 Senate elections in Georgia on January 5th. You know, the Senate begins the next session on January 3rd. So we might, you could have a 49-49 Senate with 2 Georgia races outstanding. As for who's going to likely advance to that top 2 in the special, it's Reverend Warnock, the Democrat, Reverend Raphael Warnock from Ebenezer Baptist Church in Atlanta. And then there's this dogfight between Loeffler, who's the incumbent, and Doug Collins, who's the head of the House. He's the ranking Republican in the House Judiciary Committee. They are in a pretty pitched battle over who's more pro-Trump. And so one of them will go to that runoff with Warnock. But we could also see an Ossoff-Purdue runoff in January as well.
Yeah, that Loeffler-Collins fight is a perfect picture of the Republican Party. Loeffler is the most establishment Republican you'll ever see. She's basically a giant donor that they handed a Senate seat to because she gave so much money. It's insane. And Doug Collins is a rabid right winger. So in the same school of thought as Jim Jordan and Matt Gaetz. So pick your poison, the corrupt or the crazy, and usually both. So that's what we're contending with in Georgia. And obviously, once Warnock gets to the runoff, we're hoping he's going to knock out either of those folks. And by the way, there was a small chance that Warnock might have won without a runoff. I never really thought that was too possible, but some Democrats were hopeful of that. But Joe Lieberman's son entered the race as a moderate Democrat and siphoned some votes away from Warnock, and then made it impossible. So thank you, Lieberman family, screwing over progressives and Democrats for several decades running now. We appreciate it. Thanks for watching The Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.